Imagine standing at the edge of the world, where the sky melts into water so clear that it looks like a doorway to another dimension. Imagine a place where every breath feels like new life, where every step feels like the beginning of a story you were always meant to live. Before you today is a journey through the most beautiful places in the world, places so breathtaking that they stay with you forever. These aren't just destinations, they're once-in-a-lifetime travel experiences, the kind that pull you out of your routine and remind you how unbelievably magical this planet truly is. And as you watch this video till the very end, you'll discover locations so surreal, so otherworldly, that you might question whether they belong to Earth at all. This is your invitation to explore the top 10 most beautiful places to visit once in your life, a travel bucket list that thousands dream of, but only a few get to live. So take a deep breath, open your imagination, and let's begin the journey. Picture yourself waking up not to an alarm, but to the soft whisper of mountains wrapped in morning mist, the sound of water gently kissing the edges of a hidden lake, the scent of pine forests and wildflowers drifting through your window. You step outside and the world opens before you, untouched, pure, and breathtaking. This is what it feels like to stand at Lake Moraine in Canada, a turquoise jewel guarded by the towering valley of the 10 Peaks. The water is so vividly blue that it almost glows, reflecting mountains like a flawless mirror. Travelers say that this lake doesn't look real, that it feels like someone painted it with colors too perfect for nature. And as sunlight slowly rises, spreading a golden glow across the water, you understand why this place is considered one of the most beautiful places on Earth. You sit on a rock, feeling the cold breeze dance across your face, watching the mountains whisper their ancient stories. Here, time slows down. Here, the world feels complete. Now imagine shifting from the cold beauty of Canada to the warm, golden magic of Santorini, Greece, a place that seems to be sculpted out of dreams. Whitewashed houses cling to cliffs that fall straight into the endless Aegean Sea. Blue domes shine under sunlight that feels like pure gold. Narrow streets twist through ancient paths, leading you to secret viewpoints where sunsets erupt into pink, orange, and lavender flames. The moment the sun slips behind the horizon, the entire island glows. A mesmerizing dance of shadows and light. Couples whisper their love, travelers stand in awe, and the world goes silent, as if pausing to watch one of nature's greatest performances. Here, in one of the best travel destinations in the world, every moment feels like a postcard. Every step feels like you're walking inside a storybook. But beauty isn't always peaceful. Sometimes it's wild, untamed, powerful, and nowhere captures that raw, wild beauty better than Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Here, black sand beaches stretch like endless shadows, and waterfalls roar from cliffs older than human memory. Imagine standing in front of Skogafoss, where water crashes down with such force that you feel it in your bones. As sunlight hits the mist, a rainbow appears, arching across the sky like a gate to another world. You walk closer and closer until the mist soaks your skin and the sound drowns out everything else. Suddenly, you realize something. This planet is alive. It breathes, cries, roars, and sings. And you are standing inside one of its greatest symphonies. Iceland is a dream for anyone searching for nature wonders. A place where volcanoes, glaciers, hot springs, and northern lights come together to remind you that Earth is dramatic, powerful, and stunning beyond imagination. From Iceland's icy breath, we travel to one of Earth's warmest, most enchanting paradises. Bali, Indonesia, a dream vacation destination that blends spiritual peace with vibrant life. As you walk through ancient temples surrounded by emerald rice terraces, you feel a calm settle deep inside you. The air carries the scent of incense and frangipani flowers. Monkeys leap through trees, waterfalls hide in secret jungles, and beaches glow in shades of gold, black, and white. Bali has a rhythm. Soft, peaceful, hypnotic. You find yourself waking up early just to watch the sun rise over Mount Batur, painting the sky in soft orange fire. You breathe deeply, feeling a peace that stays with you long after you leave. This island is more than a travel destination. It's a place to reset your soul. Next, we journey to a place so surreal that it looks like it belongs in a fantasy novel. The Swiss Alps. Snow-covered mountains pierce the sky, casting shadows over villages so quaint they feel frozen in time. Imagine riding a train through green valleys dotted with wildflowers, wooden chalets, and crystal streams that sparkle under the midday sun. Then, suddenly, the world shifts. Mountains rise, snow glitters, and the air becomes crisp with alpine magic. When you stand on a peak, surrounded by silence that feels eternal, you understand why this region is one of the top places to visit in the world. You inhale deeply, and the cold mountain air feels like purity itself. The beauty here is not loud. It's gentle, ancient, and everlasting. But Earth doesn't run out of wonders. In fact, one of its greatest masterpieces lies hidden in the heart of Asia. Welcome to Japan's Arashiyama bamboo forest, where towering bamboo stalks rise like green pillars toward the heavens. As you walk deeper into the forest, the world around you seems to quiet. Sunlight filters through the bamboo leaves, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow across the path. The wind moves through the bamboo like a soft whisper, a sound so calming it feels almost sacred. Travelers from across the world come here searching for peace, and they find it in the soft rustle of leaves and the cool shade of ancient bamboo. It is a reminder that beauty isn't always dramatic. Sometimes, it's peaceful, patient, and serene. Now imagine stepping into a world where giants once walked, where mountains twist into shapes so strange they feel sculpted by the hands of gods. This place exists, and it's called Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China, the inspiration behind the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. Towering stone pillars rise hundreds of meters into the sky, each one covered in lush green trees. Mist fills the valleys, creating a dreamlike world of floating islands. When you stand on a glass skywalk hanging off the edge of a cliff, adrenaline rushes through you. You look down at the abyss below, look up at the endless pillars, and feel incredibly small and incredibly alive. This is not just a travel destination. It is one of the most jaw-dropping, beautiful places on Earth, a true natural wonder that must be seen to be believed. Next, we glide into the heart of South America, where the world explodes into color. Welcome to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, one of the most vibrant and breathtaking cities ever built. Imagine standing on top of Sugarloaf Mountain, watching the city stretch below you like a painting. White beaches curve around emerald waters, lush mountains rise dramatically behind tall buildings, and Christ the Redeemer stands with open arms, watching over it all. The air pulses with music, life, and energy. Rio is not calm. It's alive, electric, unforgettable. At sunset, the city turns golden, the beaches glow, and the world feels warm and full of joy. From the colorful energy of Brazil, we travel to the quiet, untouched paradise of the Maldives, a dream vacation spot where water turns into liquid crystal. Imagine stepping out of your overwater villa and seeing fish swimming beneath your feet, corals glowing below the surface, and the horizon stretching into endless blue. Time slows in the Maldives. You walk across soft white sand, relax in hammocks above the sea, and float in water that feels warmer than the air. At night, the ocean glows with bioluminescent plankton, turning the water into a sea of stars. It is one of the most romantic and beautiful places in the world, the kind that stays in your heart forever. Finally, we arrive at one of Earth's greatest treasures, the Grand Canyon, a place so massive, so ancient, and so magnificent that it feels like standing inside time itself. Layers of red rock stretch across the horizon, each one holding millions of years of Earth's history. The canyon glows in shades of gold, orange, and red as the sun moves across the sky. Standing at the edge, you feel the sheer scale of the world, the depth of nature's creation, and the power of time. The silence here is powerful. The beauty is overwhelming, and the experience is unforgettable. All these places, whether they are peaceful lakes, dramatic mountains, hidden forests, glowing islands, or powerful canyons, remind us how extraordinary our planet truly is. They show us that beauty exists everywhere. In ice, in fire, in water, in stone, in light, in silence. Each destination tells a story. Each one offers something unique. And each one deserves a place on your travel bucket list. The world is vast, magical, and full of wonders waiting to be explored. And the question now is simple. Which one will you visit first?